Trump say y'all only got 2 years to be on Section 8.
I personally don't agree with a lot of things Trump is saying.
That a lot of people get on this Section 8 and get this housing, and they sit on it for years.
He is giving y'all 2 years to get on your feet. Trump said stop being dependent and become independent. I agree. I'm not no hating ass bitch. I'm not knocking nobody's situation. But if you really think about it, Section 8 is only to assist you to get on your feet. Section 8 is a stepping stone to get you on your feet. Section 8 is not something you should depend on for the rest of your life. Government assistance is not something you should depend on for the rest of your life. Keyword, assistance, to assist you. Y'all done got too comfortable. Too comfortable. There's people that's been on Section 8 for like 10 plus years. That's a long time. Within that amount of time, you should have a lot of money saved up in your bank account, in your savings account. Y'all too busy buying the newest shoes, buying the hottest cars, trying to keep up with the trend, buying designer purses, buying designer clothes, but you're in public housing.
Trump say y'all only got 2 years to be on Section 8. What y'all gonna do now? I guess it's a good thing. It's time to get some other people a turn. Y'all been on this Section 8 10, 12 plus years and ain't got a dime to y'all name, ain't got no skill, don't do nothing but smoke all day and yell at y'all kids and wait on the food stamps to come. So it's time to go after a better life. Come on now. It's time for somebody else to come get a turn.
I got cousins that been on Section 8 since I was born. So yeah, Trump sure do need to have that little 2-year limit and let me get the fuck up in there. All I need is 2 years. Oh, I could stack up so much. Just give me 6 months of just paying that little $50.
I feel the same way.
$50 for 3 bedrooms. Yeah. Hurry up. Now that's one thing Trump could do. Get you bitches off of Section 8 and get the real bitches that actually need Section 8 up in there. Thank ya.
Trump said, if you are on Section 8 of housing, you only get 2 years. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but understand the matter of the fact is that a lot of people get on this Section 8 and get this housing, and they sit on it for years, and they never do nothing else with their life. They get content and comfortable with what's going on in front of them. They sit up, they buy bags, they got the most expensive cars, they buying their kids all these expensive clothes, instead of saving money and putting this money up to progress, to get ahead in life. It's like somebody asking you for a loan to get ahead on their bills, but then they never get ahead on their bills because next month they need your help again. They need your help again because they really tricked all that money off. See, the thing is this: you need to get up off your ass, do something with your life, and stop trying to sit around on housing in Section 8 for the rest of your life, because it's not going to always be there. What are you going to do if the economy
He's right about everything.
Right now? What are you gonna do if they take housing in Section 8 away and you've been on there for 4 or 5 years and you haven't been doing nothing? Yeah, we got single mothers out here, but the thing is this: nobody told you to lay down with a ain't nothing man. Nobody told you to do that. Nobody told you to not finish school. Nobody told you to be content with your life and not want to have your own business, get established. Nobody told you that. Nobody told you that. Y'all say, oh, the old people was once young as well. Why didn't they do something different with their life so when they got older that they would be established? Man, God bless y'all, man.
Oh, Section 8 story time. When I first got started with Section 8, I had a few properties all in the same block, and this tenant wanted to come look at the property to rent it. His name was Xavier. Xavier pulled up in a brand new BMW 750 in Arctic white with black interior. The thing was nasty. At the time, I had an X5, so his car was more expensive than mine, which I thought was very ironic. We go through the property together. He's super happy with it. He signs a lease. Everything is Gucci bandana. So before he leaves, he looks over at me and he's like, you own more properties on the street, right? And I was like, yeah, I have like 5 more vacant units. And he's like, look, my baby mama has a 3-bedroom voucher. My mother has a 2-bedroom voucher. Can they rent properties from you too? And I was like, hell yeah, no problem. So long story short, I ended up leasing his entire family properties on the same block. Well, tell me why on move-in day, his baby mama pulls up in a brand new $80,000 BMW X3 and his mother pulls up in a Mercedes-Benz S550. Everyone plays the game.
I know you guys saw what Trump said about food stamps and all the government assistance, Section 8, and it's about time. And I'm not trying to bash on
this is crazy because it's true.
Food stamps, because that's you, do your thing. But so many people milk it. Like, there's so many people that could actually use the help and they can't because they work too much or whatever, they make too much. But how is that fair when you're literally just sitting home, not working, and you're getting all these benefits? Like, that's just not fair. And don't get me wrong, because I've been on food stamps before, and obviously I'm not on food stamps anymore. I was on it a couple years ago. 7 years. My son's about 7, so I remember when he was born, I did qualify for WIC, food stamps and all that. But Section 8 and food stamps and all those benefits are not made to, like, for you to stay on them forever. Like, I saw a video on a woman that said she was on them since she was 19 and she's in her 30s. Like, girl, what do you mean? Like, go get a job and go provide for your 6 kids. Like, how are you gonna be on food stamps and rely on the government for, like, your entire life? You know what I mean?
Theoretically, if I have 6 kids or 7 or 8 or 9 or 4 kids and up, and I have a Section 8 voucher, and maybe I have qualifications and maybe I don't, depending on when I started having children, maybe at 16 or 15 or 17. Hypothetically speaking, you work a 9 to 5 that pays you $22 an hour. You got 5 kids and up that are all mixed between genders. So some of them need their own room, different ages. Section 8 says, I'm gonna give you a voucher for $3,900 a month. You can get up to a 5-bedroom with that voucher, 4 at minimum, because of codes and regulations. Your rent's gonna be 30% of that $2,900 or $3,900. So she's left paying $300 out of her paycheck for rent. For a 5-bedroom house that's market rent is $4,500. She would never be able to pay $3,900 with that many kids and school fee if she gets off Section 8. She can't see a light at the end of the tunnel, but why would I get off? If I have another kid, they're gonna increase my voucher and I'll get more rooms. It's sick.
Y'all, this is a 3,000 rented apartment that has Section 8 on it, and look how disgusting that they have that apartment looking. Like, you can tell that it was just renovated. The floor, the silver refrigerator, like, you can tell like this just was not taken care of well. Like, it's disgusting. Look at that. Look at the floor. Oh my gosh. Like, not all Section 8 housing people are like this, but a good majority of them are. Like, it's so freaking crazy. Look at that sink, the shower, like, just nasty. And this is why a lot of housing development places don't want to rent to Section 8 people, because they got the house. Like, look at that tissue. The kids probably did that, and they just sticking their hand right in the sink, touching that, don't even know what's in that water. It's just disgusting, just nasty. There's that toys in it, tissue on the floor. They got the place flooded. It's hazardous now. And then 2, you better hope that the installation of the floor is well, so that it's not leaking through to the bottom floor. Look at that, look like new cleaning supplies in the bottom of that sink. Like, what were they doing? Like, how did this, like, it looked like some unsupervised children was in this bathroom playing around, doing stuff that we were supposed to do, and they destroyed that bathroom.
My mama would have whooped me.
It's just nasty. My goodness.
Let's be real. Some of these people been on Section 8 since I was a kid, and I'm 19 years old. You've been on Section 8 for 19 motherfucking years.
So
no, it's time for your lazy ass to get off of Section 8 and get the fucking work. No shame. Like, people use Section 8 as just a clutch and just spend their money on whatever they want, get a little cheap rent, and then they stay on it. And then the younger girls, we having kids and they can't really get no jobs, especially in a time like right now. It's like, girl, that's not fair. Fuck no. I don't feel bad for none of them motherfuckers. Unless they disabled, unless some people, the only people I feel bad for is disabled or very elderly people that cannot work. But if you are in your 30s, 40s, and low-key your late 20s too, and you can work, like I'm talking about, you can go get you a career, I don't feel bad for you getting kicked off Section 8 because you've been on there for 10, 20 years. No shade. In Georgia, to qualify for Section 8, I think it's $40,000. You can only make $40,000 a year for a 4-person household. So if a household with a mom and daddy and 2 kids, they make $40K a year, and they're on Section 8 paying $500 in rent. Mind you, $40,000 a year is around what, $3,000 some dollars a month. If you can't save at least $1,000 while you on Section 8, your ass don't deserve to be on there. Like, if you on there for 2 years, you can't save at least 10, 20, 30, $40,000 to, you know what I'm saying, restart your life and get your life back on track, baby, you do not deserve to be on there. Because some of y'all get y'all cheap rent and then y'all go splurge y'all money on a whole bunch of other shit, and then the young mamas try to get on Section 8 and they can't because all these old motherfuckers making money and not trying to get off of it. No shade. I don't feel bad.
Hey guys, you know what proves our theory about the low income housing, motherfuckers? You know what proves our theory? You motherfuckers in my comments wanting to tussle because I said that low income housing vouchers and Section 8 vouchers should not be lifetime and are not generational and are not something that should be passed down. Okay? You guys want to tussle because I said you should not be renting a fucking Rolls Royce for prom if you fucking have to use a 2-zone bus card to get to work every day. That's what I said. That's what I said. Yes, I did say that, okay? But you guys want to tussle. Y'all want to tussle. So, y'all are arguing with me. Go argue with Trump. You guys are acting like I'm like snatching your Section 8 vouchers, snatching your low-income housing. All we're saying is that if your legs work, you should not be abusing the system. Why are you on low-income housing for that long? Second off, if you have to hide your fucking man when that Section 8 inspector comes, that's a problem. And the YT man is not the problem. You want to tell me? Let me tell you why. Okay, you're the problem. So you mean to tell me that not only have you had 2 incomes and one that went unreported because you hid your man when Section 8 came through to do their inspection? You know how y'all do that? I know because I seen my family members do it, all right? I seen it happen before. So you mean to tell me your rent has been $326 a month and you've been with Tyrone or Kevin for 25 years and his income's never got reported. You got over on the system and you still can't afford to go anywhere? It's the white man's problem. As a black person, I need my community to start being accountable. You guys don't like a social issue and you damn sure hate accountability, and you motherfuckers won't pay if we read you. You guys won't read if we pay you, I mean. Respectfully, I'm not the problem. You are. I'm trying to give you the cheat code as someone that grew up low income, but you guys don't want to hear it. You guys want to get in here and troll. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm going to just block you. Anybody that wants to say, when you say derogatory, nasty things to people because somebody said you shouldn't be abusing the low-income housing system, it already lets me know that you're abusing the low-income housing system. You're on the internet trying to abuse me for talking about it, so I know you're abusing it.